Okay, I'm going to show you the shoulder corkscrew motion. First off, standing. So we need to understand this connection or this distance between the sternum and the shoulder blade. Now, when we shorten down and round forward, we're using a little bit of pec to do that. We're shortening this line, the pec contracts, okay? So that's something that we need to understand. From here, we're going to contract the pec, then we're going to lift the arm up and behind and feel the tricep work and the pec work. So my palm's facing up. Once I've found that, I'm then going to unwind my hand and reach back. So now I'm lengthening this same line. I'm stretching the pec, actively using the muscles on the other side, on the back of my body. My palm's going to be facing up. Again, I'm going to shorten, roll down, lift through the back, and then I'm going to unfurl, stretch, palm up. Okay? I'm trying to do this as far behind my body as I can. And I'm trying to stay around 90 degrees rather than be low, okay? You might start low if you had a shoulder issue, but otherwise start in your sticking point, in this the hardest point. So if you want to do this one lying on your side, which can be a bit easier to feel into the pec stretch, you just grab a bench like this, lie down on it, keep your body pretty much side on. We don't want to be rolling too much. Take the hand behind, shorten forward and down, squeeze that pec, and then open the pec, rotate thumb, external rotation, reach back. So I'm trying not to roll my body too much, trying to isolate the shoulder. This then progresses to another level if you want to add weight with a kettlebell. To understand the loaded version, you're not going to be pulling forward as much. You're just going to take a weight overhead, and you're going to practice the same idea of lengthening and externally rotating, and then maybe even rolling slightly forward and still lengthening, internally rotating. So rather than sucking in and down, you're going to rotate inward, lean slightly forward, rotate outward, stretch back. You'll free up more and more range and develop more and more strength by making it harder, by keeping that forward lean through the whole motion and still having to push your arm behind you, because you're going to want to fall this way. So we're developing the strength in the back of the body to open up the pec. So that variation with weight would be the equivalent of just reaching back, externally rotating, internally rotating, but not pulling forward. Okay? So there's number one, number two. Start with number one. Once you've got really good at that standing and lying down, then you can have a play with number two.